Hello, and welcome to the third part of the Promise Preview session. My name is Sean Warren Crouch, and I'm the Promise Scholarship Manager at Harper. This presentation will tell you all about the next steps that you must complete to remain eligible to start at Harper in the fall as a Promise Scholar. Please note the deadlines for all of the steps. Your first step is to complete the financial aid process. You have all submitted your FAFSA form, which was the first step in the financial aid process, but all students will have additional steps to complete this process. The steps can be found in your My Harper portal. When you log into the My Harper portal, you will click on the Finances button and the main student screen. There you will see your financial aid checklist. Be sure you are viewing the correct year, which is the 2020/2021 school year. All items will need to have a green check next to them for this step to be completed. Many students may only have one item to complete, which is accepting the terms and conditions of financial aid. Others may have more to complete. Each step will have a link to tell you how to complete that step. For any questions, please contact the One Stop at onestop@harpercollege.edu or 847-925-6710. Your next step is to prove college ready. At Harper, we assess students in both English and math. Students must be ready for college level English and math in order to qualify for the Harper Promise. Click on the link to view all of the ways to prove college ready. You only need to satisfy one option under the English and one option under the math to meet this requirement. We will accept unofficial transcripts and SAT scores to place you college ready. The unofficial copies must have your full name on it for us to accept them. This is important to note when trying to get your SAT scores. If you log on to the collegeboard.org website, you'll need to download your full score report for us to accept it. If you are enrolled in a dual credit English or math course through Harper College, you do not have any additional steps except passing the course. If you are enrolled in a dual credit course through a different institution, mainly Eastern Illinois University, you will need to request an official transcript to be sent to Harper for us to offer you credit and to waive college placement requirements. This will need to be done when the course is completed, but before our deadline of June 15th. The next step will be to attend new student orientation. This is where you will learn about all of the Harper processes, including registration, the Blackboard classroom management system, where your faculty will post information, and also how to properly use the My Harper account. In addition, at the end of the orientation, you will meet one-on-one with an academic advisor. They will talk to you about your goals and help you choose the appropriate coursework for your major and to meet Promise requirements. These sessions begin on May 1st, and you will be able to register for them through your My Harper student checklist. We may offer Promise-specific sessions for the new student orientation, depending on how the next few weeks pan out. If so, we will let you know when they are offered and how to register for them. Immediately after new student orientation, you will be brought to a computer lab to register for your classes. You should leave orientation registered for your coursework. There is no money due at the time of registration, so in order to ensure the best schedule, you should register for your classes right after orientation. You must be registered for courses by July 15th to remain eligible for Promise. If your schedule does change after that deadline, that is okay, but you must initially be registered by that date. The Promise Scholarship is a tuition-only scholarship, which is why I said on the last slide that no money is due at the time of registration. But students are still responsible for course fees and textbooks. If a student takes the required 15 credit hours, they can expect to have approximately $350 in course fees per semester. Some courses will have additional course fees like lab fees or material fees. These will all be noted at the time of registration. Textbook costs will vary depending on the courses that you are registered for. Each course has different book requirements, so each cost will be different. Payment of fees will become due around the middle of the semester. This is because the Promise Scholarship is a last dollar scholarship. What that means is that all grants or other scholarships will be applied to a student's account before the Promise Scholarship is applied. So, if a student is receiving any grants through the completion of the FAFSA, they will be applied first, and then Promise will cover any remaining tuition if there is any. Please click on the link to view different pricing scenarios of Promise Scholars, depending on financial aid status. For individual questions about this, please contact me. There are other scholarships that are available that may cover more than just the cost of tuition. The link here brings you to our foundation website where all of our scholarships are housed. I encourage you to look into other scholarships as there may be many based on different students' needs. One final note that I like to mention pertains to FERPA, which is the Federal Educational Rights and Privacy Act. This federal law means that all student records may not be released to anyone without the student's permission. This includes parents. So if mom calls me up and asks how you are doing in your math course, I am legally not able to provide that information, and no one at the college is. Students do have the option to waive FERPA rights by completing a waiver in their MyHarper portal. This does also pertain to promise communications once the student is enrolled. All communications will go to the student's Harper email account, and parents will no longer receive a copy of the communications. This is my contact information. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or need any clarifications. Email is best at this time, but if you call, you can leave a voicemail and I will call back. Please complete the form through the link here to confirm that you have attended all 3 Promise Preview sessions. Thank you.